Performing a show choir set in a competition like this takes a unit. So when the time comes to step on stage, singing the right note, where shadows are watching you, and dancing to the right beat are crucial for how these schools are scored. The tailgating experience at State Farm Stadium is your perfect go-to pregame celebration. It is the perfect blend of football, fun, food, and family. So why don't you make your way down here? In Glendale, Ryan Pasiecznik. But there was some bad news for Sun Devil football today as Jason Goldie joins us now from the newsroom. Jason, ASU is a little lighter in the wallet, we hear. Unlike the NBA, where a quarter of basketball is 12 minutes, it is 8 minutes in high school. So when you break down the numbers, Stubbs was averaging 4 points a minute through 3 quarters of play. Stubbs finished with an overall field goal percentage of 60%, shooting 80% from inside the arc, 25% from long distance, and 64% from the free throw line, making him impossible to stop. We're wishing you a St. Patrick's Day that's clover the moon. The holiday festivities are taking place nationwide, and we're doubling down on our St. Patrick's Day celebrations. The Arizona Wildcats will head back down to Tucson where they will face off against Oklahoma State on February 7th and look to keep their winning streak alive. While music therapy is meant to form a strong connection between the client and instrument, it extends beyond that. It's about teaching them valuable skills to use throughout their life. Group stages are officially set for the World Cup, and fans can't contain their excitement.
Arizona Wildcats forward Koa Pete's return to the Valley was special in more ways than one. The former Perry High School standout grew up watching games played at Desert Financial Arena, but had never played in the arena itself.
It was pretty cool, especially being a kid from here. I live 20 minutes away from here. I always wanted to play here. I came to a lot of games here when I was younger, so it was cool to play here.
So when the team made the trip to Tempe over the weekend, the Wildcats freshman phenom made sure to show out. Pete scored 21 points in the Wildcats' 87-74 victory and helped the team improve to 22-0 on the season, marking the best start in school history. But more importantly, he got to do it in front of his family.
It was huge. I thought the first half I didn't play as well, and I looked up in the stands, saw my dad and saw my mom, and it just motivated me to go harder. So having my family here, it's big time, and I always want to put on a show when they come out and see me.
The Pete name has a rich legacy throughout athletics. The youngest of 7, Koa is adding his name to his family legacy by becoming the 7th Division I athlete amongst his siblings. For Jana Pete, seeing her son succeed on the court has been a proud parenting moment.
I've been really happy for him. He's really been enjoying himself, and it's a great team. All the pressure isn't put on Koa, that everybody is, equally as helpful and talented. It's been nice.
Being on the #1 ranked team in the country carries lofty expectations. And with the goal in mind of bringing another national championship to Arizona, the pressure becomes more intensified. However, Pete and his team have followed the process and know they can get better.
I think it's just a testament to our hard work. We've been working really hard since the summer and to here now. But kind of like our mindset is just taking one game at a time, keep getting better each and every day in practice.
The message to our guys is look how far we've come in 4 months. Okay, that's a credit to you guys. Now, let's dream big and see how much better we can get the next month and two.
The Arizona Wildcats will head back down to Tucson where they will face off against Oklahoma State on February 7th and look to keep their winning streak alive. In Tempe, Ryan Pasiecznik, Cronkite News. Group stages are officially set for the World Cup, and fans can't contain their excitement. That is the sound of pure joy as soccer fans across the world celebrate their team's qualification for the World Cup. The group stages are now locked after nail-biting games yesterday in Mexico, and I'm here to give you a recap of what went down. Iraqi fans watched as their team clinched the win 2-1 over Bolivia and qualified for the World Cup for the first time in 40 years. While the victory marked a milestone that hadn't been accomplished in 4 decades, it also signifies a moment of unity during times of hardship.
Today is a day of happiness for everyone. Congratulations on qualifying for the World Cup, and congratulations to all.
The country is going through difficult times in terms of the economy and hardship. Yet, you see people, respectable people, young men and women, and the elderly, all celebrating.
The Lions of Mesopotamia will join France, Senegal, and Norway in Group I. And some history was made as the Democratic Republic of Congo edged out Jamaica to reach their first World Cup in a little over half a century. DR Congo fans left the game ecstatic and relieved after their team scored in the 100th minute, barely going home with a 1-0 victory against Jamaica, reaching their first World Cup in a little over half a century. They will be part of Group K along with Portugal, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. And back here at home, the U.S. men's national team was shut out by Portugal yesterday, losing 2-0. But because the U.S. is hosting, they automatically qualify for the tournament. I'm Ryan Pasiecznik. Now back to you, Justin.